There's cocky, and then there's straight up delusional.
Uma atleta completa, Barbiezinha, porque ela quer mais se arrumar do que...
These fighters strutted into the cage like they owned the place, only to get humbled so hard it looked personal. From pre-fight trash talk to post-fight face plants, this is what happens when arrogance meets cold and unforgiving karma. This is fighting as art. Let's go. Dicheva's clash with Santos wasn't just a fight, it was a brutal reality check. Tyla came in cocky, given her UFC past, and brushed off Dicheva like she was just another Instagram model.
You know, I feel comfortable doing anything in MMA, so we'll see. I just think I'm more complete than Dakota, and we might see that in the fight.
She even threw on a lipstick gesture to mock her, insinuating that she was a fragile Barbie.
Uma atleta completa, Barbiezinha, porque ela quer mais se arrumar do que...
Santos was supposed to be the test, but only on paper, as Dicheva ran a striking clinic.
Just biting on that jab feint. She needs to be Santos biting on those feints really well. Push kick twice.
Dakota's jabs and kicks came like sniper shots, landing from a safe range.
Under 1 minute now in this first frame. And a flurry from Dichaba.
In an attempt to escape, Santos fished for takedowns, like she was trying to catch a signal in the woods.
Immediately, straight away with the elbow there, Randy, yes. Back on the takedown.
Round 2 was Dicheva, turning the dial to savage.
$170 swag bundle for free.
Body kicks echoed like a drumline, and Santos began to wilt under the pressure. The Brazilian tried to fight back, but you could see the life leaving her eyes.
For sure.
By the end, Dicheva stood tall, not as a prospect, but as a future problem. Jenny Savage talks like she's the final boss in a Street Fighter game. She's all bark and often struts into the ring like she owns the damn planet.
Neither one of you are faster than me. You're not smarter than me. You're gonna find out that my fight IQ is far, far more excessive than yours.
But will she get under Elle Brooks' skin?
I am a mixed martial artist. I'm a real fighter. You don't know shit about that. You can't put a stain on what I got going on.
From the opening bell, Brooke turned Savage into a piñata with gloves.
Oh man, I'm
Showing off the power.
kind of leaned into that shot right there.
Every punch was like a tweet that hit too close to home, and all Jenny did was grin like a lunatic while getting clobbered.
When everything else is equal. Be following a little bit, not cutting off the...
I mean,
As the rounds piled on, so did the punches and the receipts.
She's got us left on the clock here in this middle. She's just landing on the head.
And by the end, the Savage was silenced.
Make a statement in the last couple frames. Jenny Savage impressing greatly.
another good shot for both.
The Misfits Boxing Middleweight World Champion.
Aya Saber tried to play the same tired mind games against Ann Osman, shoves, stares, and the classic "I'm tougher than you" routine during face-offs. But Ann didn't even flinch and just smiled like a lioness watching her prey bark. When the cage door shut, Osman unleashed the storm. Punches rained, fists flew, and Saber got battered so badly she looked like she had been mauled by a bear. By the time it was over, Saber was so badly humbled that she never quite looked the same again.
Olivier Coste is looking closely.
Over and over with those elbows.
Olivier Coste looks to me as if he's not far.
Lade Tapa also made the mistake of pushing and trashing her opponent, but she did so against the scary Gabby Garcia, and that was a disaster. Early in round one, the muscle shark got beached by Tapa's left hook. But once Garcia got back up, she swung like her life depended on it.
Отношение именно к миру регби она не имеет, хотя регбисты танганские тоже известны на весь мир. И вот сейчас уже работает, готовится открытым. Здорово попадает Гарсия. Похоже, пришла она в себя после того удара слева.
2 minutes in, both women were wheezing like old engines, but Garcia had more fuel left, and she used it to hammer Tapa with straight shots that snapped heads back.
И И тут серия из попаданий в исполнении Гарсии. 2 раза с правой, 1 раз с левой. Продолжается атака.
The final flurry came in the form of a brutal slap that rocked Tapa's soul, followed by a ground and pound session that made the referee reconsider life.
Еще одно попадание. Здорово! Практически бэкфист, но обратной стороной ладони наносится удар, и на канвасе оказывается леди Тапа. Идет серия добивающих ударов. Сейчас судья, скорее всего, вмешается. Все, поединок закончен. Чудо!
Tayla Santos wasn't DeCeva's first rodeo with a cocky opponent. Gina Bishop also came into their fight talking a big game, claiming she'd easily beat Dakota.
I think I'm gonna get to the ground. I'm gonna get that submission.
Sure enough, Gina came out like a wrecking ball, slamming the British star to the mat like she was on a mission.
That attack. Then she's got an opportunity to level change underneath. Nice knee. And here's a big...
But Dakota is built differently, and she fought her way back up, refusing to stay down.
Oh, we had Dakota in the parlay and TK or KO. I will tell you the confidence that she's gonna...
When Dakota got back on her feet, she made Bishop pay rent for that takedown with a knee so vicious it could have ended a few lunch plans.
Gonna have down getting up is gonna be unbelievable.
Bishop managed to stand up again, but Dakota launched a front kick straight to Bishop's soul, leaving her with no choice but to wave the white flag. This girl is Kamila Smogoleka, aka Zushia, who often struts into the ring with her usual swagger, and she has the look of a queen ready to conquer against Kamila VibBranchic as well. As soon as the bell rang, Zushia's confidence melted faster than butter on the pan.
Brawy Kamili!
As VibBranchic unleashed a heavy right hand. Zushia barely had time to breathe before she was dragged to the mat and pounded with hammer fists like a drum at a heavy metal concert.
Będzie problem.
Tak, mnóstwo ciosów. Zusie próbuje się bronić. Musi ją przyciągnąć do siebie. Musi się bronić inteligentnie. Na razie nie dzieje się jej dużo krzynie, teraz dostaje dużo ciosów, sędzia może teraz przerwać.
Broń się, Zusie.
Sędzia mówi, broń się, Zusie. Zusie próbuje się bronić.
Broni.
Czy te ciosy zadają?
VibBranchic then wrapped her arms around her neck and gave Zushia a cruel reality check.
I będzie duszenie. Zdecydowanie Kamila VibBranchic pokazała naprawdę wielkie umiejętności, to nie były górnolotne opinie. Koniec!
This fat girl called Drobenka Kotlarova thinks she can bully anyone given her size, but Regina Labahova was built different. Things got even weirder at the weigh-in ceremony, with Kotlarova bullying her opponent with every inch of body fat. Since cardio wasn't her thing, Regina made Kotova run in circles, sweat buckets, and question life choices. The buffet brawler quickly got tired of cardio, charged like a rogue shopping cart, missed, and KO'd herself harder than the punchlines in this script. Regina won the fight without even lifting a finger. This hot diva is Paige Vanzant, who was once dubbed the ultimate sex symbol of MMA and was even tipped to be a UFC legend. But her career took a serious nosedive, and she ended up in bare knuckle, where she lunged like a cocky rat, grabbing Britain Hart's neck while flashing a fake smile like butter wouldn't melt.
Go Mania main event, 125 pounds.
Once the bell rang, Hart wasn't here to flirt, but to fight.
Intimidated at all. Stepping in goes Britain Hart to the pocket.
While Paige was missing shots like she was swinging at ghosts, Hart was dishing out punishment like a tax collector on steroids.
Hart now working off from the back foot, stepping in with the three-punch. Hart lands the right hand. Vanzant firing back with the left. Now
Vanzant tried her best, but Hart continued to fire off big shots.
Hart a big run. Stretch drive now over the face of Britain Hart.
But PVZ's pretty face continued getting roughed up, and the OnlyFans queen getting exposed badly.
To the inside, the bell!
Sophia Geranova's confidence she brought to the cage against Siana Shaksanova could have powered a city for a month, yet somehow she seemed to forget she still had a fight to win. Sophia was wild in the build-up, and she even showed up to the cage with roses, like she was about to mourn Sienna's career before the fight even started. To make matters worse, Sophia avoided glove touch like it was a plague. Sienna kept it cool throughout until the cage door slammed shut. That's when Sophia was handed a one-way ticket straight to Naptown.
Буквально за минуту Сиана Шахсинова финиширует соперницу, и теперь у нее рекорд в нашем деле 3-0. Уничтожила, даже плачет сейчас София, жаль. Или не плачет?
This girl really thought she was a rapper turned fighter, or maybe a fighter who moonlights as a rapper, because she dropped more bars than punches in the lead-up to NFC 169, throwing all kinds of trash talk at Dr. Madeline, like she was headlining a diss track instead of a fight card.
Everybody's got a plan until they get punched, and I promise I hit harder than that final exam you took to get your degree.
Dr. Madeline turned out to be the real hunter in this story, methodically breaking her opponent down with surgical precision, until Freeman was forced to give up. So, these were the moments when cocky fighters got served a hot plate of karma. If you enjoyed this dose of justice, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another beatdown.